Story number 1. Title: Haunting Highways, a Trucker's Paranormal Tale. As the sun sets beyond the horizon, a heavy darkness envelopes the Texas suburbs, and a sinister hush blankets the landscape. The quiet roads that connect the quaint towns become a spectral stage where unspeakable horrors unfold. The curtain rises, revealing a harrowing tale, steeped in fear, a journey into the paranormal that begins on the desolate asphalt of the Lone Star State. It was in the ghostly hours of the night in the early 90s, the moon gleaming like a phantom in the sky, when I, Joe the Rigger Rodriguez, a trucker well-versed in the nocturnal life, was steering my 18-wheeler down this forgotten road. I was not alone. My partners in this nocturnal odyssey were Dr. Emma Clark, a parapsychologist with an insatiable thirst for the unknown, and Officer Mike Harmon, a seasoned law enforcer who had patrolled this territory longer than he would care to admit. The road was familiar, as were the whispers of a long-ago disaster, a catastrophic train derailment that had left many dead. It was said their restless spirits lingered, materializing as apparitions in the gloaming, seeking solace in causing grave accidents. I always regarded these tales as mere campfire stories until that fateful night, when a spectral vision flashed before my rig. A ghastly figure materialized, causing me to swerve violently, narrowly avoiding catastrophe. My heart raced, my hands clutched the steering wheel, and the specter vanished as swiftly as it appeared. Startled and wary, I pulled over to the nearest gas station, its lights flickering like hesitant wraiths in the darkness. My companions and I needed to regroup, investigate this haunting visage. Dr. Clark's eyes were ablaze with a mixture of excitement and trepidation, her equipment at the ready to pierce the veils of the supernatural. Officer Harmon, ever the skeptic, clutched his flashlight, his eyes scanning the shadows for tangible threats. We initiated our investigation at the old rail tracks, the epicenter of the tragedy. The air was thick with despair, and the silence was broken only by the whispers of the departed. Dr. Clark's instruments flickered and hummed, discerning the energies that lingered in the atmosphere. We unearthed newspapers, remnants of the disaster, speaking of untold sorrows and unrelenting guilt. The spectral occurrences escalated. We experienced chilling drafts and disembodied whispers. It was as if the very air was saturated with the untold agony of the departed. Dr. Clark, immersed in her research, communicated with the unseen, unveiling the morose tale of a young girl, Lily, separated eternally from her family by the cruel hand of fate. Her spirit, along with countless others, was tethered to this realm, unable to transcend into the afterlife. We delved deeper, unraveling the twisted tapestry of this spectral mystery. The apparitions became more frequent, their whispers louder, their images clearer. It was a heartbreaking symphony of eternal suffering, every note saturated with anguish. It was Lily who led us to the epicenter of the disaster, her voice a beacon in the impenetrable darkness. There we found an unearthed train car, a grim reliquary of the past. The eerie silence was palpable, a reminder of the anguish that permeated this forsaken place. The spirits converged, their forms coalescing, revealing their tormented existence. We witnessed their final moments, their futile pleas for salvation, and their descent into eternal unrest. Dr. Clark, ever the empathetic soul, extended her hand to these restless entities, offering solace and resolution. The air became charged with otherworldly energy as the spirits channeled their untold stories through her. We discovered that a grave error, a momentary lapse in judgment, had led to this irreversible catastrophe, binding the spirits to the mortal realm. It was this revelation, this acknowledgement of their untold suffering, that brought a semblance of peace to the departed. Our journey was fraught with horrors and heartaches, our souls marked indelibly by the spectral encounters. The shadows dissipated, replaced by a celestial glow, and the spirits, including young Lily, found their final repose. The road, once a stage for endless torment, became a silent guardian of the forgotten, a monument to those who were lost in the tragedy. Our nocturnal odyssey came to a close, leaving us haunted, yet enlightened. The shadows retreated to the forgotten corners of the world, their whispers silenced, their torments eased. We were the bearers of their tales, the witnesses of their final journey. It was our solemn duty to remember, to ensure their stories were not consigned to oblivion. And as the first rays of dawn pierced the inky darkness, we departed, leaving the haunted highways and their spectral inhabitants behind, but never forgotten. Story number 2. Title: Phantoms of Suburbia, The Haunted Highways of New York. In the realm of darkness and shadows that is suburban New York, lies a forsaken path, a road shrouded in whispers and echoes of a macabre past. It was the mid-90s, a time when mysteries were shrouded in shadows and unspoken fears. It was on this haunting stretch that I, Tom Raven O'Connor, a long-haul trucker with years of nocturnal drives, encountered the spectral inhabitants of this haunted land. Accompanying me on this somber journey were Linda Morris, an investigator with an uncanny ability to unravel the deepest secrets, and Professor William Sterling, a scholar of ancient lore and the occult. We were unified by a shared destiny, an insatiable curiosity to uncover the truth behind the haunted highways and their phantom dwellers. The night was bleak, the moon a silvery sliver in the sky, when an ethereal figure emerged from the shadows, its form flickering like a haunted flame. I clung to the steering, the rig swerved, and the ghostly image dissipated into the cold night air. The event left us bewildered, and we sought refuge in a roadside cafe, a haven amidst the phantoms that lingered in the shadows. The whispers spoke of a forgotten disaster, a catastrophic fire that had claimed many innocent souls, leaving their spirits tethered to this realm, wandering eternally, their anguish manifesting in terrifying apparitions. Linda, her instincts razor-sharp, delved into the annals of history, unearthing the sorrowful tale of the long-lost victims. Professor Sterling, his knowledge of the supernatural profound, interpreted the signs and symbols, unveiling the arcane secrets of the spectral realm. The investigation led us to the charred remains of a once thriving establishment, the epicenter of the inferno. The air was dense with unspeakable grief, the wails of the departed echoing in the silent night. The spirits materialized, their forms flickering, revealing their tormented existence. They were trapped in a perpetual cycle of pain, their pleas for release echoing in the void. Linda, ever the relentless seeker of truth, communicated with the spirits, her empathy a beacon of light in the darkness. The spirits, their voices a symphony of sorrow, narrated their tragic tales, their unfulfilled dreams, and their eternal torment. It was a tale of negligence and untold horrors, a chain of events that had condemned them to an existence of shadows and whispers. Professor Sterling, his eyes a mixture of sorrow and wisdom, performed ancient rites, his words a balm to the tormented souls. The air vibrated with ethereal energy, the spirits becoming more tangible, their forms more defined. We were witnesses to their final moments, their anguished cries, and their unending sorrow. The night was long, our journey fraught with spectral encounters and haunting revelations. The spirits, their stories finally heard, found solace in the acknowledgement of their existence. The air became lighter, the shadows retreated, and the spirits, released from their eternal torment, transcended to the afterlife. Our nocturnal sojourn in the haunted suburbs of New York left us marked, the echoes of the departed forever imprinted on our souls. We were the keepers of their stories, the carriers of their legacy. The haunted highways, once a stage for the phantom dwellers, became a silent memorial to the long-lost victims of the forgotten disaster. As the first light of dawn broke the darkness, we left the spectral inhabitants in their haunting abode, the memories etched in our hearts. The journey was a reminder of the untold stories that linger in the shadows, the phantoms that dwell in the forgotten corners of the world. The haunted highways of New York will forever be a symbol of the eternal dance between the living and the departed, a dance of shadows and whispers in the realm of the unknown. Story number 3. Title: Shadows of Suburbia, Spectral Encounters on the LA Roads. In the labyrinthine expanse of suburban Los Angeles, there exists a road shrouded in the mists of time and cloaked in haunting whispers. The unfolding narrative is a macabre dance between the spectral and the living, rooted in the early 2000s, a period steeped in shadows and unspoken horrors. I am Jack Nighthawk Thompson, a seasoned trucker accustomed to the enigma of nocturnal drives, veiled in shadows. Accompanying me on this haunting endeavor were two unlikely comrades, Rachel Green, a daring journalist with a proclivity for the arcane, and Father Anthony Martinez, a man of faith, well-versed in spiritual warfare and ancient rites. The canvas of our nocturnal tale was painted with moonlight when an apparition, a phantom, flitted before my rig. It was a spectral dance of shadows, forcing me to the edge of control, the steering wheel a lifeline in the turmoil. The echo of the haunting specter lingered, compelling us to seek sanctuary at a flickering gas station, a transient haven amidst the lurking wraiths. The whispers of the road spoke of a timeless tragedy, a collapsed building that became a tomb for countless souls. Their spirits were condemned to wander, a spectral symphony of sorrow, manifesting as vengeful apparitions, causing turmoil and accidents. Our journey was a quest for truth, a plunge into the untold, with Rachel's unrelenting pursuit of the unseen and Father Martinez's spiritual insights leading the way. Our investigations unveiled the remnants of the disaster, the silent echoes of the collapsed ruins whispering the untold agony of the departed. The air was laden with grief, the wailing of the trapped souls piercing the silence of the night. The spectral entities revealed themselves, their ethereal chains a testament to their unending torment. Rachel, her resolve unwavering, conversed with the spirits, her passion a beacon of hope in their endless night. The revelations were harrowing, tales of unfulfilled destinies, eternal sorrow, and a moment of human error that eternally bound them to the shadows. The spirit's anguish resonated through the ruins, a chilling reminder of their unceasing pain. Father Martinez, his faith a shining armor, invoked divine intercession, his words an offering of solace to the tormented souls. The veil between the worlds became thinner, the phantoms more discernible, and we bore witness to their eternal lament, their hopeless cries, and their perpetual damnation. The journey was a spectral symphony, our souls attuned to the whispers of the unseen, the shadows revealing the untold stories of the condemned. The air grew lighter, the chains of the spirits breaking, allowing them to find eternal peace. The haunted tapestry of suburban Los Angeles left an indelible mark on our souls, the echoes of the departed forever resonating within us. We became the chroniclers of their eternal dance, the guardians of their legacy. The haunted roads of Los Angeles transformed into a silent memorial for the lost souls of the disaster, their stories whispered in the winds. As the first rays of dawn pierced the remnants of the night, we departed from the land of shadows, the echoes of the spirits forever intertwined with our beings. It was a relentless reminder of the eternal dance between shadows and light, a journey into the forgotten realms of the spectral world. The haunted roads of Los Angeles remain a beacon of the untold, a dance of whispers and shadows in the embrace of the unknown. Story number 4. Title: Eerie Echoes of Frisco, The Haunting at Hollow Road. In the mysterious recesses of a San Francisco suburb, where the fog whispers secrets of the forgotten, echoes of a haunting past pervade the atmosphere. The year was 2003. And I, Ray Ghostwriter Mitchell, a seasoned night owl of the trucking world, found myself ensnared in a web of spectral enigma and shrouded terror. Joining me in unraveling the threads of the unknown were Emma Clark, a forensic anthropologist with a knack for unearthing buried secrets, and Detective Jonah Hayes, a man whose instincts were honed in the shadows, pursuing the unseen perpetrators of the unseen world. The night enveloped us in its icy embrace when a phantom visage materialized, disrupting the harmony of the journey. The steering wheel became my anchor amidst the tempest of shadows, and the truck sustained damage as I fought to regain control. We found temporary solace at an isolated coffee, our minds racing with the glimpses of the unseen. Rumors spoke of a bygone calamity, an earthquake that entombed many in their final resting place, their spirits bound to the terrestrial, haunting the living with their spectral lamentations. The air was heavy with whispers of untold stories, and our quest was a journey into the shadows, with Emma's analytical prowess and Detective Hayes' investigative acumen lighting our path. The exploration led us to the epicenter of the disaster, the fractured earth whispering tales of eternal sorrow. The air was saturated with the grief of the departed, their ethereal voices a haunting melody in the silent night. The spirits emerged from the shadows, their spectral chains resonating with the agony of their unfinished symphony. Emma, her soul a vessel for the untold, communicated with the spirits, her presence a beacon of light in their eternal darkness. The revelations were a symphony of sorrow, tales of unrealized dreams, perpetual agony, and a moment that sealed their fate in the shadows. The spirit's pain echoed through the ruins, a perpetual reminder of their undying torment. Detective Hayes, his senses attuned to the unseen, pieced together the puzzle, his words a bridge between the realms. The veil between the worlds fluttered, the spirits materializing, and we witnessed their eternal dance, their sorrowful cries, and their unrelenting torment. The journey was a dance of shadows, a symphony of the unseen, and our souls were the vessels for the echoes of the departed. The air became a medium for their release, the spirits finding their eternal peace in the acknowledgement of their existence. Our sojourn in the haunted realms of San Francisco left us imprinted with the echoes of the unseen, the stories of the departed intertwined with our existence. We became the keepers of their untold dance, the guardians of their eternal echoes. The haunted roads of San Francisco transformed into a silent memorial for the spirits of the earthquake, their whispers lingering in the wind. As dawn broke the remnants of the night, we parted ways with the land of shadows, the spirits' echoes a perpetual melody in our souls. It was a reminder of the eternal dance between the seen and the unseen, a journey into the shadows of the spectral world. The haunted roads of San Francisco remain a harbinger of the untold, a dance of shadows and whispers in the embrace of the unknown. Story number 5. Title: Sinister Shadows of Miami, The Whispering Palms. In the vibrant labyrinth of Miami's suburbs, where the balmy air breathes whispers of the unseen, haunting specters from the shrouded past pervade the landscape. It was 2004, and I, Leo Moonrunner Rodriguez, a nocturnal navigator of the sprawling highways, found myself plunged into a chilling odyssey of spectral revelations and sinister shadows. Embarking on this harrowing journey with me were Miranda Gray, a parapsychologist whose affinity with the ethereal unveiled the unseen realms, and Officer Danielle Harris, a guardian of the law with an intuition forged in the pursuit of the invisible threats lurking in the shadows. Our journey through the silent darkness was abruptly interrupted when a ghostly apparition materialized, causing a turbulent struggle between control and chaos. My steering wheel became my savior amidst the chaotic dance of shadows, and my rig bore the scars of the haunting confrontation. We sought refuge in a dimly lit gas station, a transient sanctuary amidst the veiled whispers of the unseen. Hushed voices murmured tales of a forgotten catastrophe, a hurricane that had turned countless souls into eternal wanderers, their spirits lingering, infusing terror into the living with their phantom lamentations. The invisible air was heavy with whispers of eternal sorrow, and our mission was to traverse the unseen realms, with Miranda's ethereal connection and Officer Harris's instinctive insights guiding our path. Our explorations brought us to the remnants of the disaster, where the silent ruins murmured tales of endless agony. The air was infused with the eternal sorrow of the departed, their spectral voices a haunting symphony in the silent night. The spirits manifested from the shadows, their ethereal chains resonating with the eternal torment of their unsung tales. Miranda, her spirit a conduit for the unseen, engaged with the spirits, her aura a beacon of solace in their eternal night. The revelations were a haunting symphony of unfulfilled destinies, timeless agony, and a moment of nature's wrath that confined them to the spectral realm. The spirit's eternal pain resonated through the crumbling ruins, a timeless reminder of their boundless torment. Officer Harris, her intuition a lantern in the shadowy realms, deciphered the unseen puzzle, her insights a beacon between worlds. The veil between realms wavered, revealing the spectral entities in their haunting dance, their wailing voices, and their perpetual sorrow. The journey was a spectral ballet, our souls the vessels for the whispering echoes of the departed. The air transformed into a symphony of release, allowing the spirits to find their eternal peace in the echoes of acknowledgement. Our voyage in the haunting realms of Miami's suburbs left our souls engraved with the eternal whispers of the unseen, the stories of the departed forever entwined with our essence. We became the preservers of their haunting dance, the protectors of their whispering legacy. The haunted roads of Miami transformed into a silent sanctuary for the spirits of the hurricane, their voices whispering in the winds. As the first rays of dawn dispersed the shadows of the night, we left the land of eternal whispers, the echoes of the spirits forever echoing in our souls. It was a reminder of the everlasting dance between the living and the unseen, a voyage into the shadows of the spectral world. The haunted roads of Miami remain a herald of the unseen, a dance of shadows and whispers in the embrace of the unknown. Story number 6. Title: The Phantom Chronicles of Orlando, Veil of the Vanished. In the labyrinthine suburbs of Orlando, where the nocturnal air hums tales of unseen presences, the shadows cloak echoes from an enigmatic past. It was in the ethereal passages of 2005 that I, Jake Nightcrawler Thompson, a nocturnal voyager of boundless highways, descended into an odyssey layered in spectral enigma and concealed terror. Collaborating in this spectral endeavor were Lily Collins, a historian with a penchant for unraveling the threads of the obscured, and Inspector Max Williams, whose discernment carved pathways through the invisible terrains of the unseen dimensions. The tranquil journey through nocturnal realms was unexpectedly shattered when a spectral figure pierced the tranquility, inducing a chaotic wrestle with control and terror. My steering wheel transformed into a sanctuary in the chaotic spectral ballet, and my vehicle bore the remnants of the ghostly encounter. We retreated to a clandestine gas station, a fleeting haven amidst murmuring echoes of the concealed. Muted tales spoke of an ancient tragedy, a devastating fire that eternally entrapped numerous souls in their ethereal form, their spirits projecting fear into the living with their haunting symphony. The whispering air was heavy with tales of eternal sorrow, and our expedition was to navigate the spectral domain, guided by Lily's historical wisdom and Inspector Williams's intuitive pursuit. Our journey led us to the historical scars of the catastrophe, the remnants whispering tales of enduring pain. The atmosphere was dense with the lingering sorrow of the departed, their ghostly voices a haunting melody in the timeless night. The spirits, emerging from the abyss, revealed their unending torment through their haunting echo. Lily, her essence an interpreter of the enigmatic, reached into the spiritual realm, her presence a luminary in their eternal darkness. The unearthed tales were a spectral sonata of unrealized dreams, perpetual suffering, and a moment of blazing fury that sealed their fate in the spiritual domain. The spectral pain echoed through the decaying relics, a relentless reminder of their untold torment. Inspector Williams, his senses a beacon in the obscured realms, assembled the spectral mosaic, his insights bridging the eternal divide. The boundaries between the realms flickered, unveiling the spirits in their haunting dance, their wailing lamentations, and their relentless agony. This odyssey was a waltz through shadowed realms. Our beings became receptacles for the whispering echoes of the bygone. The whispering air transitioned into a realm of peace, allowing the spirits to find their eternal solace in the echoes of acknowledgement. Our voyage in the concealed realms of Orlando's suburbs engraved our souls with the eternal whispers of the unseen, the narratives of the departed entwined with our existence. We became the harbingers of their spectral dance, the custodians of their whispered legacy. The haunted paths of Orlando stand as a silent remembrance for the spirits of the fiery abyss, their whispers resonating in the winds. As the sunrise dispersed the remnants of the shadowy embrace, we exited the domain of whispering echoes, the eternal murmurs of the spirits eternally resonating within us. It was an enduring reminder of the dance between the seen and unseen, a venture into the shadows of the spiritual realms. The haunted passages of Orlando continue to be a messenger of the unseen, a waltz of shadows and whispers enveloped in the enigma of the concealed. Story number 7. Title: Shadows of Sin City, The Eternal Echoes. Within the juxtaposed realms of glittering facades and haunting shadows of the Las Vegas suburbs, my journey unfolded, tinted with spectral whispers and concealed echoes. My name is Mike the Wanderer Harlow, and in the mystic year of 2006, my trucking odyssey converged with realms unperceived, a waltz between the tangible and the ethereal. Accompanying me in this spectral traversal were Dr. Sophie Green, a paranormal investigator whose wisdom dissected the shadows, and Detective Jack Randall, his analytical gaze a sentinel against the unseen. Our paths became intertwined, delving into the silence that murmured untold tales. My relentless journey was fragmented by a ghostly silhouette, a manifestation disrupting the tranquility of the night. The spectral dance left scars upon my truck and forced our retreat into a Haven gas station, where whispers from the unseen punctured the silence. The subdued murmurs narrated tales of a forgotten disaster, a confluence of souls ensnared in eternal torment, their ghostly echoes painting the roads with invisible terror, crafting catastrophic encounters for the living travelers. Our endeavor was a pursuit to unveil the concealed, to render the unseen seen, and to comprehend the inaudible symphony of the departed. The investigation delved into the enigma of the tragedy, the remnants whispering mournful laments of enduring agony. The atmosphere was painted with spectral sorrow, a haunting canvas of unfulfilled destinies and eternal pain. The spirits unveiled their presence, their voices narrating the haunted dance of their eternal captivity. Dr. Green, the enlightened voyager of the unseen, intertwined with the spiritual symphony, her essence a beacon in their eternal gloom. The unearthed truths were a haunting sonnet of the burning anguish, timeless suffering, in a moment of ephemeral chaos that entangled their destinies in the eternal echoes of the spiritual dance. Detective Randall, a decipherer of the unseen shadows, illuminated the obscured paths, his insights acting as a bridge across the dimensions. The curtain between the worlds fluttered, unveiling the eternal waltz of the spirits, their tormented echoes, and their unending captivity in the spectral dance. Our traversal through the unseen labyrinth imprinted our essence with the eternal whispers of the unseen realms, the lingering tales of the departed entwined with our beings. We became the bearers of their shadowy symphony, the guardians of their whispering legacy. The spectral roads of Las Vegas suburbs stand as silent carriers of the echoes, whispering the untold tales in the winds. As the first rays of the sun dispelled the lingering shadows, we emerged from the domain of eternal whispers, the murmurs of the spirits forever etched within our beings. It served as an enduring reminder of the interplay between the visible and the invisible, an exploration into the unperceived realms. The spectral corners of Las Vegas suburbs remain an eternal reminder of the unseen dance, the echoes of the departed lingering in the unseen. Story number 8. Title: Echoes of the Island, Whispering Shadows. The tropical embrace of Honolulu, cradled in the arms of a quiet midnight, bore witness to a tale deeply engraved in whispers and veiled shadows in the year 2007. I am Chris Nighthawk Morello, a nocturnal traveler of the silent roads, an unwary witness to the unseen dance of spirits. Alongside me were Professor Elaine Santos, a weaver of ancient tales and interpreter of the mystical, and Officer Jonah Kalua, his iron resolve a shield against the whispering shadows. Our fates entangled with the unseen threads, unraveling the tapestry of silent echoes and murmuring shadows. The spectral silhouette materialized, a flash of unseen whispers clouding my path. The collision of realms imprinted scars upon my vehicle, leading us to seek sanctuary in a secluded gas station. It was here that the invisible veil lifted, and the whispering shadows revealed their haunting symphony. Our endeavor was to traverse the echoes, to resonate with the unseen symphony and to unearth the concealed sorrow of the long-forgotten disaster. The spectral narrators, voices imbued with eternal sorrow, recounted their unending dance, their shadows ensnaring unwary travelers, painting the roads with unperceived terror. Professor Santos, with her divine insight, bridged the realms, her soul a conduit for the whispering shadows. The unveiled echoes, a mosaic of timeless agony and eternal dance, narrated the haunting lament of unfulfilled destinies and unending sorrow, imprinted within the unseen threads. Officer Kalua, with his unwavering fortitude, walked amongst the unseen, his essence a beacon in the shadowy realms. The intertwining dimensions, an eternal dance of unseen sorrow, imprinted their symphony upon our beings, their whispers a lingering echo within our souls. The remnants of the spectral dance, the eternal whispers of unperceived realms, forever entwined within our essence, shaped our silent journey through the realms untold. We became the custodians of their eternal lament, the guardians of the unseen symphony. The shadows of Honolulu's suburbs linger in silent testimony, their whispering echoes a haunting melody in the tropical winds. As the dawn dispersed the lingering shadows, we, the eternal witnesses of the unseen symphony, stepped forth from the realms of whispering shadows, the echoes of the unseen forever entangled within our souls. The journey was a silent dance between realms, an exploration of the unseen tapestry. The whispering corners of Honolulu's suburbs continue their silent dance, their unseen echoes whispering in the eternal breeze. Story number 9. Title: Shadows over the Capitol, Echoes of the Silent Night. It was 2008 when the unseen whispers of the Forsaken enveloped the suburban veins of Washington, D.C. I, James Solitude Weaver, threaded the nocturnal veins as a solitary sentinel, entwined with the shadows lingering over the Capitol. Joining me in this journey through the unseen echoes were Dr. Lorraine Hartwell, a decipherer of ancient echoes, and Detective Leo Frederick, his steps silent amongst the whispering shadows. Our paths, intertwined with the unseen tapestry, sought to unveil the silent whispers and shadowy echoes. The night was a silent symphony when the spectral whisper materialized, engraving unseen scars upon my vehicle. Our sanctuary manifested in a hidden refuge, a gas station veiled in the shadows. Here, the silent echoes reverberated, narrating the spectral dance and the unending lament. Our quest delved deep into the spectral echoes, intertwining with the shadows to unravel the concealed tragedy, the disaster lost within the unseen realms. The spectral whispers, shrouded in eternal sorrow, unveiled their silent lament, their unseen dance intertwining with the forsaken roads, their shadows a haunting silhouette. Dr. Hartwell, her senses tuned to the unseen symphony, conversed with the shadows, her spirit a vessel for the ancient echoes. The spectral tapestry unfolded, a symphony of timeless agony and silent shadows, narrating the unfulfilled destinies and unending lament ingrained within the unseen. Detective Frederick, his resolve unshaken, ventured into the unseen, his essence a beacon within the shadows. The silent dimensions, a dance of forsaken sorrow, engraved their lament upon our souls, their whispers a lingering echo within our essence. We became the vessels of their silent whispers, the guardians of the unseen lament. Our journey through the shadows resonated with the silent echoes, our beings engraved with the unseen lament. The whispering shadows of suburban Washington, D.C. linger, their silent lament a haunting whisper in the eternal winds. As the first rays dispersed the lingering shadows, we emerged as the eternal vessels of the unseen, the whispers of the shadows forever intertwined within our souls. Our journey was an unspoken dance with the unseen, a symphony of silent whispers. The spectral corners of suburban Washington, D.C. continue their silent lament, their shadows whispering in the eternal breeze. Story number 10. Title: The Eternally Veiled, Whispers from the Windy City. In the relentless embrace of 2009, the unseen symphony echoed through the veiled streets of Chicago's suburbs. I, Elias Shadow Walker McConnell, maneuvered through the whispers, my truck whispering secrets into the silent night. Unraveling the unseen were Dr. Miriam Wallace, the weaver of spectral secrets, and Officer Hector Bellamy, a silent wanderer within the veiled echoes. Our spirits entwined with the forgotten whispers, journeyed through the shadows to unveil the whispers lingering within the silent echo. The nocturnal symphony manifested its spectral essence, engraving unseen whispers upon my sanctuary, my vehicle. We sought refuge within a forsaken coffee, whispers from forgotten times resonating through its silent corners. The veiled whispers danced around, narrating the spectral ballet and eternal lament. Our spirits delved into the silent whispers, intertwining with the unseen to unveil the whispers of a concealed tragedy, the lament lost within the silent realms. The spectral echoes, eternal mourners of forsaken destinies, danced their unseen ballet upon the silent roads, the shadows whispering their unending sorrow. Dr. Wallace, the keeper of unseen secrets, immersed her spirit within the spectral symphony, her essence whispering to the unseen echoes. The spectral dance unfolded, narrating the unfulfilled destinies, the silent lament ingrained within the unseen whispers of the eternal. Officer Bellamy, his spirit an eternal wanderer within the silent echoes, traversed through the veiled whispers, his essence unveiling the forgotten lament. The silent whispers engraved their unseen lament upon our spirits, their eternal echo resonating within our essence. Our destinies became intertwined with their eternal lament, our spirits the eternal keepers of their unseen whispers. Our journey through the spectral shadows resonated with the unfulfilled destinies, our essence interwoven with the eternal lament. The shadows within Chicago's suburbs linger, their silent whispers resonating within the eternal dance. As the silent rays unveiled the lingering shadows, we emerged as the eternal vessels of the unseen, their whispers forever whispering within our souls. Our journey was an unspoken dance within the unseen symphony, a ballet of eternal lament. The shadows within the Chicago suburbs continue their eternal dance, their unseen lament whispering within the eternal winds. Story number 11. Title: Whispering Shadows, Boston's Forgotten Lament. In the lingering shadows of 2010, I, Nathaniel Knight Ryder Brooks, traversed the unseen realms within the outskirts of Boston, my truck a vessel through the whispering shadows. The whispers of the unseen waltzed around, silent echoes of a forgotten lament resonating through the eternal night. The invisible ballet danced through the shadows, intertwining with my spirit, the whispers engraving their silent lament upon my vehicle. I sought sanctuary within a forsaken gas station, echoes from bygone eras whispering their unfulfilled destinies. The shadows narrated the unseen ballet, the whispers resonating through the forsaken realms. Interlacing their essence with mine were Professor Abigail Weaver, a connoisseur of unspoken shadows, and Detective Maxwell Flint, a silent traveler within the veiled echoes. Our essences delved into the unseen whispers, intertwining with the shadows to unravel the silent lament hidden within the unseen realms. Our spirits explored the unseen ballet, seeking the eternal whispers of a concealed tragedy, a lament enshrined within the whispering shadows. The spectral echoes, whispering their unending sorrow, danced their unseen ballet, their essence a silent echo within the forsaken roads. Professor Weaver, her essence intertwined with the silent echoes, unveiled the unseen realms, her spirit dancing within the eternal ballet. The spectral dance unfolded its unseen lament, the echoes whispering their unfulfilled destinies, the silent sorrow etched within the shadows. Detective Flint, a wanderer within the unseen, immersed his spirit within the veiled whispers, his essence unraveling the eternal lament. The silent echoes engraved their unending sorrow upon our spirits, the whispers a silent echo within our essence. The lingering shadows unveiled our destinies, our spirits becoming the eternal vessels of the unseen lament. Our journey within the spectral ballet echoed the unfulfilled destinies, our essence a silent whisper within the eternal lament. The shadows linger within Boston's outskirts, their silent echoes whispering through the eternal realms. The unseen whispers became our eternal companions, their shadows a silent lament within our spirits. Our journey was an eternal dance within the unseen realms, the whispering shadows our eternal companions. The unseen whispers linger within the Boston suburbs, their shadows dancing their eternal ballet, the whispers a silent echo within the unseen winds. Story number 12. Title: The Silent Requiem of Suburban Philadelphia. In the dusky echoes of 2011, a tapestry of hidden shadows was woven through the silent corners of suburban Philadelphia. I, Calvin Lonely Road Morgan, steered my trusted truck through the unseen symphony, a bearer of the untold whispers lingering in the forgotten echoes. The fragments of another time pulled me into their cold embrace, and I found solace within a desolate gas station, the air heavy with unheard sorrows. The lingering whispers enveloped me, inviting me into their dance of shadows, and I was not alone in this silent waltz. The silent echoes intertwined with the essences of Evelyn Sharp, a historian with the ability to touch the unseen, and Officer Peter Hammond, a seeker of truths hidden in the shadows. Our paths collided in the dance of echoes, exploring the forsaken symphony, reaching into the untold whispers to uncover the sorrowful requiem of a concealed catastrophe. The whispers, full of unresolved pain, painted the tragedy of the forgotten, eternally ingrained in the very ground we traversed. Evelyn's spirit resonated with the spectral symphony, unlocking the secrets entwined in the silent whispers, the tragic dance revealing the unfulfilled destinies of many. The shadows unveiled a tale of anguish, the unseen players of this eternal dance bound to the lingering pain, their silent screams echoing in the unheard symphony. Officer Hammond delved into the unseen, his essence intertwined with the spectral echoes, unearthing the lingering lamentations. The haunting whispers imprinted their eternal agony upon us, revealing the concealed tragedies and the spectral remnants causing havoc among the living, their whispers a constant reminder of the unseen sorrow. Our journey through the unseen shadows unearthed the shrouded truths, the specters whispering their untold tales of sorrow, a testament to the forgotten tragedy of suburban Philadelphia. We, the silent witnesses, became the carriers of the spectral symphony, the whispers entangled with our essence, a perpetual dance within the shrouded realms. The shadows of the unseen eternally dance in the silent corners of Philadelphia, their spectral whispers a requiem for the forgotten, and we continue to be the listeners of this silent symphony, the eternal echoes a constant companion in our silent waltz, whispering their silent sorrow into the forgotten night. Story number 13. Title: The Phantom Shadows of Suburban Dallas. In 2012, The road winds through suburban Dallas were notorious amongst us truckers, not for their sharp turns or irregular terrains, but for the phantoms that frequented them. My name is Louis Midnight Runner Keller, and I am one of those unlucky souls who glimpsed the haunting visage of a ghost on those very roads. It was a normal night until an apparition flashed before my truck, its gaze so deeply sorrowful that I lost control and damaged my car. I was compelled to stop, tethered to a desolate gas station which reeked of otherworldly sorrow. It was at this dreary juncture I encountered Marlene Sutton, a seasoned journalist known for her pursuit of hidden truths, and Edward Morales, a paranormal investigator with a penchant for unveiling spectral anomalies. The cold grip of the unknown drew us into a clandestine exploration of the unseen, a realm where the anguish of the forgotten manifested as chilling whispers and ghostly figures. It felt like the echoes of a long-forgotten disaster were reaching out to us, murmuring tales of unfulfilled destinies and lingering pain. Marlene's relentless pursuit merged with the echoes of the unseen, documenting every whisper, every lingering touch of the spectral entities. Her words breathed life into the haunting apparitions, the forgotten victims of a concealed calamity, permanently etched into the fabric of suburban Dallas. Edward delved deep into the mysteries of the ethereal, connecting the dots between the fragmented whispers and the horrific incidents plaguing the roads. The spectral entities conveyed their morose tales through his sensitive aura, revealing the hidden tragedies that left countless spirits bound to the unseen realms. Our quest led us to the heart of the shadows, unveiling the myriad secrets encased within the spectral murmurs. The once silenced voices echoed their haunting symphony, painting a mosaic of unending agony and regret, their stories a poignant reminder of the untold sufferings buried within the past. This exploration into the concealed realms was not merely an uncovering of veiled tragedies, it was a communion with the eternal echoes of unspoken sorrow. We became the guardians of their untold tales, the spectral whispers intertwining with our very souls, seeking solace within our earthly existence. Suburban Dallas will forever be a silent keeper of unseen tragedies, a sanctuary for the eternal echoes of the forgotten. We continue to traverse the silent realms, the eternal symphony of sorrow accompanying our every step, a constant reminder of the lingering shadows that dance within the unseen corners of the night.